I ordered some more bugs for my garden. These bugs are supposed to get rid of the aphids and all of that stuff that grows in your garden, eats up your leaves and all of that jazz. Let's go outside, open it up, and follow the instructions to set them up. Now what I thought I ordered, this package feels very heavy. And what I thought I ordered was the eggs on, there's supposed to be eggs on this little card. And then you're just supposed to be able to hang the card on the plants, and then you let them do their things. Okay, yeah, so that's what I got. This is the eggs. And so there's a little perforation here. See, like on this one. And then you just hang this on the plant. You can see one has already hatched. And what happens is they're like little armies. They go out and they eat up all of the bad stuff in your garden. So I'm just gonna take these eggs and place them in all of my garden beds on different plants and let them do their thing. Okay? And the reason why it was heavy is because it has this little ice pack in the package. They're larva eggs, and when they mature, this is what they look like. And they'll lay eggs, and it'll be continuous in my garden for future killing of the bad things in my garden. All right. All right, so I placed them all around the garden. This is the bell pepper plant. I don't have too many pest issues over here, but I want to keep it that way. So see how I hung it on the leaf of the plant, the stem of the plant? That's what I did throughout the garden. I hung one over here because there is a pest problem over here. I got my kale before they could get it all, but they totally destroyed the bok choy. Placed it over here on the rose plant just because I don't have too many pest problems on the rose plant. To protect my tomato plants, yes, I definitely placed over here. They got double. Each plant, each of the bigger plants got double. So there's one there, there's one here, and here's one on this plant. The two smaller ones got one each. You can see the little black cards there. And then of course over here on the zucchini, I placed quite a few over here, not the zucchini, the squash. Over here on the squash, I placed quite a few over here. There's a double card. There's a double card. And I placed a double card up there. And here's one over here. I'm gonna go through because I see leaves that are being eaten. I'm gonna go through. There has to be something hiding underneath, so I gotta go through and find it. There's a pepper coming in back there. Do you see it? Let me zoom in. See it right there? I don't know. This is the old camera that I'm using. There's the serrano. I placed two on the squash plant. I don't know why I keep calling this zucchini. This is squash. I placed two of the cards on here. And then over here on my rose plants, I placed two. I'm sorry this is coming through so blurry, but I'm using the old phone, camera phone. So they're supposed to hatch in a couple of days, and then they'll crawl out and do what they are naturally supposed to do. Eat up the aphids and all of that stuff. But while we're here, let's check on our cucumbers. Where's that little baby that was down here? Oh, there it is. There it is. And these flowers are so pretty. But there's the baby down there. There's that cucumber right there. There's one coming in right there. Do you see it? And look at how big this one is. Oh, look at the one that's shaped like a melon. It's still doing its thing, and the cucumber right next to it. Here's the pepper from this side. Maybe get a better look from this side. But yeah, I gotta go get my tape and get to hunting for beetles. Somebody said, leave the ladybugs alone. They're not ladybugs, they're beetles, and they do this to your leaves. So yeah, I'm gonna hunt them down and I'm gonna kill them. That's what we're gonna do over here. But yeah, even with the pest problems, this cucumber plant is doing just fine. Look at this cluster right here. Wonder what's coming in over here, if anything's gonna come in over here. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Let me take a quick look to see. Maybe I overlooked the other day, but I read somewhere that some of these varieties, these squash varieties, they only produce male flowers at the beginning, and later on they'll start to produce female flowers. But bitch, I want to start some love making. So next season, what I'm going to do, as I'm learning, what I'm going to do is, there are varieties out there where one variety will produce a lot of female flowers and a different variety will produce male flowers. So I'm going to get a variety that produces male, and I'm going to get a variety that produces female. And baby, we gonna see if we can cross-pollinate that way just to get something. But let me get to work, because I got to get back to work. I'll see y'all later. Once they hatch and leave the card, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. And for those of you that are going to ask, this is what they are again. The green lace-winged eggs. And when they mature, that right there is what they look like. And they'll lay more eggs.